elements of jazz, combining the elements to make you groove.
Actually, my grandmother was a piano teacher, and then my father, of course, the gene was passed on to him. He's a saxophone player and band leader in Florida. So, and then music was always playing in the house, and particularly jazz, a lot of big band stuff. So it just became part of my upbringing. There you go. The first, I started out taking piano lessons, and then my dad was very good friends with Maynard Ferguson, the jazz trumpet player. So he used to take me down to see Maynard's band down in Berlin. So the minute I saw that, I said, you know what, I want to play one of those things. So I started taking trumpet lessons, and eventually started forming my own band. Had a big band in high school, formed one in college, played with a lot of rock bands throughout college, and then coming out to California, I played with a lot of rock bands, and then eventually formed this band, getting back into the jazz thing, which I Well, you know, the thing for me, in addition to the format of the band, because it's not quite a big band, it's not really a small combo. It's in between that. It's of course a little big band, and so it's 2 trumpets, 1 trombone, 3 saxes, piano, bass, and drums, and we have a vocalist, of course. So the format, it's a tight format, and it demands very special writing, and I think that's the thing that makes this band unique, is that we have everything tailored for this format. We'll do like jazz concerts with a lot of original stuff that was done before the band, and occasionally we'll go out and do dance dates, and again we'll do a lot of the things that dancers are familiar with from the old days, like the Glenn Miller, Count Basie, Tommy Dorsey stuff, but again rewritten for this format. It's not like we're not ripping pages out of a big band book. We're actually doing stuff that's tailored for this format. So it's all, everything is very kind of a modern approach to doing the music, and it's amazing what you can do today, whereas it would take like 16, 17, 18 pieces to get a particular sound. Now with the very sophisticated writing, you can have 6 horns in the rhythm section and get a really tight big band sound, and you close your eyes and you think you're listening to a big band. So for me, that's the magic of doing this and for having this format, which I guess. Well, I mean, the thing about music, the thing about anything that you do is if you love what you're doing, then that's a reward in itself. So, as a young musician, you really just need to find, it doesn't need to be jazz, it can be hip-hop, it can be anything, but just, go into it and just find what you love and just do it, and don't worry about copying someone, I mean, for me, I have like dozens of heroes. I mentioned Maynard Ferguson, Miles Davis, Dizzy Gillespie, Clifford Brown, Clark Terry, all these great trumpet players, and I've kind of stolen what I thought was the best from them, and hopefully created my own sound coming out of that. And that's what I would recommend to young players, is just listen to the best and take what what really excites you and incorporate that into your own playing. always felt that filmmaking is very much like music, particularly the editing part of it. There's a certain rhythm, pacing, dynamics that it requires to really make a scene come to life. So I think that my background as a musician has helped me a lot in my editing, not only in terms of editing the music for a particular scene or editing sound effects, but also really finding the beats and the nuances and the thing that really make a scene come to life. So it's interesting you asked that question, because I did an interview for a newspaper about a month or so ago, and we talked about that, how filmmaking really is very, very much like jazz. I mean, as a creative, and I think it's true in any art. As a creative person, you've got to know the rules, you've got to learn the rules, and then you can establish a certain freedom to break those rules. You kind of stretch them, and it becomes even more exciting. We do that here with the music, and I do that a lot in filmmaking as well.